Hi there. Thank you for joining this Behavior Buddies Read Aloud. My name is Katie Graham, and today we are going to read one of my favorite stories about a platypus who learns how to be polite. Let's get started. The Polite Platypus, written by G.H. Paxton and illustrated by Świejkowska. I have a little secret, and it's fine to share with you, that once upon a time, I had some work to do. This story tells just how I began to learn and grow. I'm now a behavior buddy with so much pride to show. As a lively little puggle, I was rude as rude could be, and my friends down by the river didn't like to play with me. The reason was clear. I was hard to be around. My behavior was atrocious, my manners nowhere to be found. At lunchtime, I would chomp on food and drinks. I would always slurp. My friends would scoot away from me when I would loudly burp. The words please and thank you rarely left my duck-like bill. I even picked my nose and coughed on friends when feeling ill. One day, a family moved into the burrow right next door. I was thrilled to meet a new friend I had never seen before. But as I got to know this friend, I found she was just like me. She had impolite behaviors and acted disrespectfully. She'd splash water at our friends who were sunning on the bank and bothered friends at lunchtime by slurping loudly when she drank. No one liked that our new friend acted impolite and crude, and this made me think that it was time to change my behaviors that were rude. I thought about friends and how they'd often swim away when I used bad words or bothered other platypuses in our bay. It was time to change, and I was sure that I could do my best to improve my behaviors and stop acting like a pest. I began to change by having polite manners during lunch. I drank juice without a slurp and remembered not to munch and crunch. I practiced being tidy during meals and wiped food off of my snout. I made sure to speak politely, letting only nice words out. I noticed how my river pals liked to have their personal space, so I kept my paws right to myself at every time and place. I stopped being an interrupter because interrupting is rude to do, and I used those super special words, may I please, and thank you. Being mindful in my actions made my friends all want to play. It felt so good to make these changes, and this brightened up my days. With my new polite behavior, I showed others that it's cool to have courtesy and politeness at home and when at school. You will never guess what happened. My new friend now acts respectfully. She followed my example and is the best that she can be. I'm embarrassed to admit I once behaved in such a way, but I'm proud I've inspired others to do their best throughout each day. I hope you liked my story and learned a thing or two. Please remember there's politeness right inside of you. Take a moment to reflect on how the platypus in this story becomes polite. Now think about how you can also be more polite at home or at school. Thank you for listening to this story from the Behavior Buddies book collection. For additional information on this book collection, as well as other Behavior Buddies resources for use in your home or classroom, please visit thebehaviorbuddies.com or visit our store on Amazon. Please remember to like and subscribe. Bye, friends!